What up, Nerd Crew? Nurdie J here, along with
B-Man.
And today we're going to do a Christmas haul of things that we got over Christmas season. So without further ado, cue the intro.
We want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays and New Year's
So,
and all those other good stuff you guys celebrate.
yeah, because our schedule is kind of sporadic here recently with holidays and also just a whole bunch of stuff in the background.
Yep, that though.
So essentially, yeah, we just want to, like, if we miss out on doing something between now and New Year's or else a little after New Year's, we're sorry. But we do have plans for making more videos.
We're only a two-man group, so stick with us, you know.
Yeah.
We're trying. And like JD says, we are doing a Christmas pickup haul video where we're going to show you what we got for Christmas and stuff from each other and maybe one or two from the other family members. And if you want to, you can down in the comments let us know what you got for Christmas.
Yeah. If there was anything that you were looking forward to, and if you received it, or whatever. We like to have an open community, pretty much. So.
Or if you don't have anything, just maybe say what's your favorite Christmas gift you ever got.
Yeah, and if you
Christmas.
Or whatever something special happened during the season, even if you don't celebrate Christmas, like let's say Hanukkah or Kwanzaa.
Right.
What's your favorite dish that you had or something? So.
Anyway, back on the stuff on hand. Let's see here. First, I got about all of them pretty much are from JD. And he picked this up at the Dollar Tree, which is a Terry's Orange Original wrapped up. You know those chocolate oranges that you get that they look exactly almost one-to-one just like oranges?
Yeah.
But they're chocolate?
Yeah.
That's what these are. And I remembered when I was back in the kid that I always go after Christmas and I always see these at Walmart for like $1.
Yeah, now they're $4.
Yeah, and they'd be like, they'd have like cherry, like blood orange flavor instead of just regular orange. I don't really know the difference between that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I used to eat like 3 of them, and then of course that bad mistake could throw up afterwards.
Too much chocolate.
But JD found this at the Dollar Tree, I believe.
Yep. So.
JD?
All right. I'm going to do something a little bit different before I get to mine. Before I even get to mine each time, I'll show off what Shadow got. Yeah, Tiger. I'll show off what Shadow got, and so essentially. He's been needing something, and we finally got him a stretching post. So he's going to be a happy little kitty. So
He's already coming, ready to play.
Yep, he's already down here at the bottom of the camera, so he knows we're talking about him, don't you? And then for me, the first thing up is I got from B-Man, is the Scott Pilgrim versus the World video game. What I understand about it is that it's pretty much a beat 'em up, and that you can team up with your friends. And there's also like some musical segments the way it looks.
If you ever played River City Ransom or River City Girls on the PlayStation or River City Ransom on the Nintendo, it's exactly like that. You have stores you go into, you got your characters, buy stats, upgrades, that type of stuff. So it's really fun.
And the reason why I'm getting this game, besides being a 2-player so we can play it online, is that I was watching the Netflix series, which is like a different take on it, and I kind of want to know what the actual story was. So this is the video game based on the actual story. So
and this is based on the books, like the manga and the movie and stuff like that. Not based on the Netflix series it's on now.
Netflix series, like I said, is a different take. So
right.
Yeah.
My turn. First, I gotta I don't know about everybody's taste on Funko Pop. Me, I'm iffy. JD's
I'm against
it. But I only get them for like characters I like. And JD picked up.
Yeah.
Goodwill? Or, no,
I think it was GameStop.
GameStop.
Pretty sure.
Picked up an RX 78-2 Gundam.
The original Gundam.
Original Gundam, pretty much, of the Funko Pops. And one of those big, like, deluxe versions, I think they're called, or something.
That's the big one.
And they also have Charged Doku too. Oh, they call them Stupor Pert, I guess. Stupor Funkos or something, maybe. So, I thought that was kind of cool. I am a big Gundam collector fan. JD still has one thing I want from him, that's Gundam, but I know he's not going to separate from it. He has a copy of Gundam versus Zeta Gundam, and I don't have a copy of that.
It's one of my favorite games growing up, so he's not going to get it.
So
he's welcome to come over and play it if he ever decides to.
But I understand it. I'm just like jealous, just jelly.
So
I don't think I'm ever going to take it out of the box or anything. Or maybe I will, but I'm waiting for metal shelves. And the reason why I'm getting those metal, the ones that's like the little thin rod on it. The reason I'm getting those is because I have an idea, like, if I get, like, keychain, I can take a piece of rope and, like, tie it and they can hang up on it.
Yeah.
Instead of just sitting there flat on the thing. So that's what I plan to do with that. JD?
Alright. More Shadow stuff. I don't know when my family got this for him, but, they got him a little baggie full of little, balls. That you can play around with. And they're summertime outdoor type that can get like wet and stuff. So I'm assuming they got it for him in the middle of summer, but it's the dead of winter. But yeah, he'll still play with them. The small ones. He won't play with the big ones. So. And then another thing I
Outdoor fun water balls.
Yeah. Another thing that I got is Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. It's a game that I've been wanting. The only issue I have with it is that it's the PAL edition, which will still play on my system and stuff just fine.
I'm just saying it.
It's just that, according to B-Man here, that essentially I need to create a European account and then use
DLC and
then
stuff.
Figure out how to transfer American money into pounds or whatever, and yeah. So,
because, like, JD one day gave me a copy of SD Gundam Ultimate Alliance, or Ultimate Battle, or I can't remember exactly 100% called, and it's the Asian version.
Yeah.
So I won't be able to get any of like the extra stories because I need the Asian account to get to that stuff. So that's what I'm trying to say. It's still playable. The base game is playable.
Yeah.
You'll still get updates, stuff like that for it, but you won't be able to get the DLCs and stuff for it. Is that my turn?
Yep.
Mine is kinda first I want to show you what a thing for it that kind of worked with the gift that JD gave me. And at Walmart for the longest time, and I've been looking to try to get these, if they have the Blu-rays for the Dragon Ball Z series. Like you can get like 1 to 3, then 4 to 6, I think,
Yep,
and
then 7 to 9.
The last one. Well, I bought the first one and I didn't have the rest of them. Well, for JD for Christmas, he has bought me the other 2 sets. If I got them right, yep. 4 to 6 and 7 to 9. Or if you want to go this way, there. And it's the rest of the series, which is, I believe this one has the Cell Saga, and
it'd probably be, because is there anything in between the Cell and Blue?
I think it's the Cell Saga, and I don't know if they count that Garlic Jr. Saga thing in it.
That wasn't much of a saga in the anime.
This one's the Boo Saga.
Yeah. Or Oob.
And the one that I bought has the Saiyan, Vegeta, and Frieza Saga.
And unlike the DVD counterparts, the DVD counterparts only contained 2 seasons in each box set. This actually contains 3, so
yep,
you get more bang for your buck for about the same price.
I am trying to get my old series of DVDs and animes and cartoons back, like in the old school 1990s, kind of, like Sailor Moon or Cowboy Bebop, that kind of stuff. You'll understand if you watch like Konami and stuff like that. So, Katie?
Alright, Shadow. We're actually winding down on Shadow stuff. So Shadow got, so this is kind of two gifts in one. Got himself a little stocking. I don't know where we're going to hang it up here. And then just a whole mess of cat treats. So he's got a whole mess of them.
Oh, he's ready. He's like,
yeah. Yes, you are, Ducky. So that's what he got. And then another gift I got from B-Man is Saints Row. I never played Saints Row. I never even played Grand Theft Auto, which is apparently what this is. Hi, Shadow. Which this is a spoof of, in a sense. And apparently this is a two-player game too. So, you know, I don't mind having it. And then
it's like Grand Theft Auto, but you can just mess around and do whatever you want to do, that kind of stuff.
So, B-Man and I'll be playing that sometime soon. So.
And I know it's not the greatest game in the world either, because I know it got lambasted a lot by everybody. And hello, welcome back. We just had a phone call, so we had to cut for a second.
It happens.
So.
It's your turn, actually.
My turn this time?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this time, from JD again, I got a box.
Yeah, brown box special!
Well, actually, it's in the box. It's a toolkit. I don't know if you ever heard of a brand called iFixit, I think they're called, where they make like tools you can fix your tools with, like your games and TVs or whatever it is. Well, this is I believe the AliExpress or something.
Yeah, AliExpress
version of it.
Yep.
I know it's kind of like cheaper and everything, but it still serves the purpose.
Yep.
So here's like the screwdriver thing, and here's the demagnetizer, the magnetizer, and here's all the screws. Here's all the wedges, like you wedge the thing open. This is to help pull it out. This is to help get like little things that break and you stick it in the machine and you pull it out with.
Mm-hmm.
So I was really glad to have this.
Yeah, because I was searching on Amazon and they were kind of pricey. And they didn't come with as many things as this one does. On average.
And it comes with a nice black and blue carrying case.
Oh, they had the other option of pink for the, instead of black, it was pink. And then the outer trim was red. So, I think I got a better choice.
Sometimes I don't understand knockoff stuff.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, let's make it pink.
So, alright, well, we are done with Shadow, I just realized. So, we'll continue on with me. And my brother got me a game I've been wanting called Transformers Galactic Trials. It's a racing battling game, like it might be a shooter, on-rail shooters type of thing. I'm not 100% sure, but it's a Transformers game, and I try my best to collect as many as I can for whatever system I'm able to. And so this is definitely going to go into the collection, and I am aware that it's made by OG Games.
Outright Games, I believe.
Yeah, which I believe did Earthspark, Transformers Earthspark, and
they also did
Cyberverse?
Battlegrounds.
Yeah, Cyberverse Battlegrounds. And
Cyberverse, yes.
I played the Cyberverse one, and that was not a fun ride. Earthspark is kind of just your mundane kind of game, kind of just very bare bones, platform action game almost. Mm-hmm. And so I'm not expecting much with this, but heck, for the longest time, my favorite video game of all time was Transformers Beast Wars Transmetals for the PlayStation 1. So, you know, that's kind of my cup of tea of games, so this just kind of goes along with it.
I think what it is that it starts off as a race to get to the finish, and then I believe whoever gets to the finish has to like fight it out somewhat, or a wave battle or some type of thing.
Yeah.
So,
yep, definitely going to delve into this at some point. Your turn. If there's more.
Let's see. I guess I can show this. It's another thing from JD. I think you found at the dollar store or something. And it's one of those sticky toothbrushes. Now, I like it not because it's Iron Man or anything.
But it's Iron Man, and he likes Iron Man.
It has a suction cup at the bottom of it. So when you're like cleaning cartridges or cleaning system or something like that, you can just...
Yep.
And it won't go anywhere. I always seem to lose my toothbrushes too, so this will work.
Yep.
And I don't know if you ever watched a channel called Odd Tinkering, or he does like cleaning, like console stuff like that. Most of the time he uses it with console.
Yeah.
He has a toothbrush kind of like this, like a little kitty toothbrush.
Mm-hmm.
And he every time he gets done with it, he just puts it on the table and it suction cups on the table. So I'm like, that's an actually good idea.
So
Kitty?
Alright. More video games for me. Okay, this is a guilty pleasure game and series that I like pretty much.
One of those guilty games. Huh?
And this is Miraculous Paris Under Siege. This is the sequel to the Miraculous game that came out earlier. And the way it looks like the game has advanced a little compared to the first one, because it looks like there's a chance of you playing as the other characters, the other hero, Miraculi. And so essentially, I don't know much about this story of the video games because I only played, 3 levels of the first game, and pretty much my tendonitis got so bad that I couldn't play anymore. And then I just haven't picked it up in about a couple months now, so to play it. And so I got this one, and I kind of want to see if the gameplay has evolved along with the story.
Like we've been looking for it, and we kept finding the Switch version.
Yeah, Switch is very plentiful, but the PS4 and PS5 just don't exist in our area.
Yeah, because nothing against the Switch game consoles and the game stuff like that. It's just that our preferred system is more PlayStation.
Yeah, it's kind of what is easier for me to play.
Now, like I said earlier, nothing against the Switch.
Mm-hmm. The Switch has a lot of great games.
Yeah, like Super Mario Wonder,
Mario Kart Deluxe,
Ultimate Smash, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Fun time. So
yeah.
Don't think we're he's starting the console war.
No, it's just kind of that's where our where we lie.
All right, my turn.
Yep.
And I think this is the last from me. JD has picked this up on AliExpress too.
Yep.
And it's they call it Building Block War Mecha.
Or turn it around.
Or Building Block Black War Mecha. I personally don't know which one it is because I've not opened the box yet. But and I want to start building this as soon as possible. But if you haven't noticed yet, it's Greymon. It's War Greymon.
Or Black War Greymon.
Or Black War Greymon. Case on the other side if you want to take that too. And it's a knockoff.
It's actually not a knockoff. It's not done by Lego, but it's not. It's kind of essentially in the same vein as what is it called?
If it's not a knockoff, I don't see any
Yeah, that's because it is a Chinese-based It's a Chinese-based brand, but it's essentially in the same vein as the other Lego Digimon.
It pretty much says it's. See where to find here it is. It's 22 centimeters across, 13.5 centimeters the other way, and 27 centimeters tall.
So it's gonna be pretty big.
Like about
somewhere, yeah.
Big-ish.
Yeah, probably like a liter class transformer.
I'm bad at measurements, so if you tell me the eye measurements, I'm not gonna do it right.
Yeah, but it looks very intricate. So.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully, on like break it or build it, like the Dome Tree stuff, those Legos, those Lego knockoffs, that this will actually stay together.
I am not looking forward to probably losing the piece.
So.
And that's it for me, JD.
I got 2 more. So first up, the last video game that I got. And this video game I've been after for ever since it first came out, and that's Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. Now, I did have the, the collector's edition initially, but because it was the only one I could find in store for the PlayStation 4. But I've always wanted the Super Edition, which comes with all of the DLCs, or at least a good chunk
up to
of
date.
it.
Anyway.
Yeah, and essentially I could never find it, and it was going for like $50 to $80, depending on the seller on Amazon half the time.
We did see it at GameStop a couple times.
Yeah, but it was out of my price range at that point. Because they were asking close to $40, $50 used. But this is brand new, and so...
And I believe all the stuff is on disc, I believe.
Mm-hmm. So I'm really looking forward to this, so I'm going to try and play that at some point. And finally, I'm saving this for last because this is...
And I believe we can probably play that online, just that you'll have more characters than me.
Yeah. Sorry, didn't mean to sell you short. This is an OMG, left me speechless, kind of dumbfounded present. No, this is it.
I know.
Yeah, you gotta hold it like that. This is the second Hasbro Pulse HasLab that they did for Transformers. Transformers Victory Saber, along with a couple of MicroMaster partners. And I don't know how my brother was able to procure it because we weren't able to get it until after the thing was released, and so this is definitely a third-party seller, essentially.
It's already
on
bouncing
eBay.
around. It's kind of in a sleeve kind of thing.
Yeah, and it's loose on both.
It's a little in the sleeve.
Yeah.
That's why it's kind of hard to hold a little bit.
And last time that I checked on it, well, I haven't checked on it in a couple of years, so it probably went up since then. But when I checked on it a couple of years ago, well, yeah, it really just depends on when this came out too. But when I did check on it on eBay, a lot of sellers were selling it to $375 on average. And
Channels again.
and so that because when this first came out, this was only $175-ish, $180, somewhere around there. And so I was not able to get it at the release date, but yes, somehow my brother was able to manage to get this, and I'm just dumbfounded on just how awesome this is. As far as I can tell, there's nothing wrong with it. It can stand perfectly fine even without the stand. So, I know that's a big issue with Victory Saber from the HasLab, is that it doesn't stand very well. I have no issues with it. And so, yeah, this was kind of like a white whale situation for me. Not like a linchpin or anything for my collection, but it was definitely like, if I could ever get it, I will get it. So, this was equal to the original version of Victory Saber, which is like in the thousands sometimes, so.
When I thought you said Victory Saber, I thought it was that little saber thing that they had in, like, I think Energon or something like that.
That's Star Saber.
Okay.
So, essentially, a little education. This character here is called Star Saber.
Okay.
He has the Star Saber blade. Here is Victory Leo, which is God Genrai.
Okay.
Which is essentially Power Master Optimus Prime, reincarnated. And then they fuse into Victory Saber.
Okay.
And the only thing that Victory Leo does is become new boots, and then the wing backpack. That's it. The rest of it is just Star Saber. So
What about all those little guys on the side?
So these little guys are from the same series, right here. They are Micromasters that team up with a human ally called Jean, I believe. And I think this is Holly, I want to say. And this is, I can't remember, Fire maybe? I just know him as Stakeout and Red Hot. And so they're still in the box, those two, because I do have the original Stakeout release and the original Red Hot release. So these are going to be for spares.
Okay.
So.
Is that it?
Yeah, that was it.
And like I said at the beginning of the video, post down in the comment what you got for Christmas, or or if you didn't get anything for Christmas, sorry for that. But what's your greatest Christmas memory? Like,
Yeah.
for mine would be when I got my Game Boy Advance and Metroid Fusion. And it was a pain in the ass to play because you had no backlight and no light whatsoever because you're in the basement. JD?
Honestly, my memory kind of sucks because of my neck, and also I kind of erase everything from my childhood, so I can't really say what my favorite.
You probably gotta have at least one.
Well, I'm going with current then. Just yesterday, pretty much, when I made my first strawberry shortcake. And when I was done, it was really awesome looking. It was ragged because I overwhipped the whipped cream, but I wanted to make sure it was stable to frost with. But yeah, when you cut into it, it looked a lot like a Japanese strawberry shortcake or white cream cake, whatever you want to call it. It looked a lot like it, and so I was really proud of it.
Yeah, we had a Japanese themed Christmas where he made like cream stew, I think it was.
White cream stew. I made Japanese mashed potato salad.
And he had KFC.
Yep.
Because KFC appears to be really popular in Japan.
Ever since the 70s, so. And there's, as far as I can tell, there's not much that I could find about pre-70s.
We tried to do as much Japanese as two white American people could do.
So, yeah.
So.
But, that was fun.
Oh, yeah, it was great.
And so, without further much to say, I've been Nurdie J.
I've been B-Man.
And we'll catch you next time.
Let